Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Wow, it has been a while since I sat down and recorded. I have been gone for a week in New York. Things have happened in the world and I just couldn't bring myself to record about makeup. But I know this can be a way to escape the world for many of you. So I thought, well, why not sit down and just show you kind of what I got in New York, put a little bit of makeup on. I've been sent a couple of things and yeah, it's just going to be a chill, relaxed, grab yourself something to drink and let's hang out. I got a package from Ciate, London, Everyday Vacay. And I think this is like a hydrating coconut setting spray. Ooh, it's dewy. Let's put it under. I don't have any issues with coconut or things in my, let's just say I don't have sensitive skin whatsoever. So I feel like I can use anything and everything. And my skin won't react. It only reacts to hormonal stuff. But this smells straight up coconut. Kind of feels nice. The atomizer is a little harsh, but I thought I would just put it under. I also got a package from Anastasia, all about brows. And you guys know me, how simple I am with my brows, but that was something super special that I got a package from them. And then OGEE sent me a package, some of their vitamin C. What is this? This is, oh, the Complexion stick. This is a foundation and their brush. Anyway, I'm really excited about this brand because I've seen it just online, and I got it like the day before I left for New York, and I got to actually just swatch these, and I'm very excited about this. I also got some things in New York, like I got the YSL eyeshadow palettes, the mini couture, is that what it's called? Yeah, mini clutch. The YSL concealer as well. Anyway, I have lots of stuff to talk about or play with. I also went by Jones Road and got like some of their lip products. That was really fun. I'm looking for my SPF. This is the La Roche-Posay, the Tinted SPF 50. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. I've heard great things all over social media. I'm just going to start with this, and on top of that, I'm going to put the OGEE Complexion stick, Sculpted Complexion stick. I'm going to do a mishmash of everything. I'm going to add kind of a little bit. I actually got two because it was buy one, get one 50% off. But the other one's not tinted. I picked up either the wrong one or they didn't have one. Anyway, so I'm going to return that one. Or have Andrew wear it. He does not wear SPF unless like right up his bottom. I made him a specific skincare, morning and night. And he doesn't use it too often. Every time I have to remind him, and he has the tendency to have a lot of freckles and sun damage. Maybe he could use the other one. I've used this before. I've been losing my voice for 2 months now. There's something just stuck in my throat. Anyway, I really like this. I like this with concealer and that's it. That's kind of what I've been wearing the last few days and I really like it. It gives just a soft tint, nothing crazy. And I think it's great. And then let's start OGEE. This is, it says here, Beyond Clean Beauty contains organic ingredients, non-toxic, cruelty-free brand. I've seen it online kind of everywhere, TikTok and Instagram. And I've always been so curious because the packaging, look how pretty that is. This reminds me of Westman Atelier. And that's the foundation stick. I got mine in the shade 3.0W. I've tried this again right before I left, literally that night, just kind of playing with the products. Should I put my hair up? I should. I feel like it bothers some people if my hair is down. Also, it's like third day hair. It's a little nasty. And for curly hair, I feel like that's a lot. I usually have to like spray it down and restyle it. There we go. I look like I have horns. Let's fix that. Good enough. So this is the color. It's a little deep for me right now. I am as pale as they come, but I think I'm going to make it work. I usually do get a soft tan. I either self-tan or go to a tanning place. So I think for most days, this is going to work. But right now, this is going to be a little too dark. That's okay. They also sent me their foundation brush, and it's actually quite nice. It's not quite as dense as the Merit brush. This is a little bit softer. So I think it's actually going to be great for blush. But okay, that will work. It has a golden tint, which is fine by me. It doesn't have full coverage to me. This has more of a natural light coverage, light to medium. And it blends really easy. It's kind of unnoticeable on the skin. Besides the color being a little deep right now, you really don't notice it on the skin at all. It's really pretty. Very clean, natural looking. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush. And so how are you guys doing? It's been a while since we talked. I did put some vlogs, like real vlogs on Instagram. I also put them here as well. So follow me there because I feel like I've been a little bit more active there than on YouTube during my trip. And I have two or three more little real vlogs for you guys from New York. Those were really fun to create. I think more for Andrew and me, just to have memory of our time together without the kids. That's a huge thing for us. We usually go with the kids everywhere. So I think it was a little bit more for us, but it seems like you guys enjoy them. I really like these a day in the life vlog, like 60-second style. Okay, this is very, very beautiful. It literally looks like skin. Again, the color's a little off, but very, very clean looking. I don't see it on the skin at all. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Okay, moving on to the YSL Concealer. Now, I've been looking for this concealer everywhere. Every Sephora, I was walking in through New York, and I finally found it at Bergdorf Goodman Bloomingdale. I found it at Bloomingdale. I got the shade LN4, and it's a great shade. And I love this. I got this probably the second day I was in New York, and since then, that's all I used. I really love this concealer. I don't love the applicator. I don't know, it's slanted, but can you hear that? Kind of moves. Maybe mine's a little defected. So that I don't like, but the way this sits on the skin, the way it blends in, I have loved it. And it lasts all day. You know, if you know New York, there's a lot of walking, a lot of being outside. Well, all day we were outside. And this has lasted so well. I adore this concealer. When I saw that they're coming out with a concealer, I almost skipped it because I was like, well, there's just so many concealers now. I skipped the new Lancome one, the Surat, which I still want to test that out and do my roundup. But I'm glad I got this one because I had a lot of questions about this concealer, and it is beautiful. It's not a super glowy concealer, but it's not a matte that it dries under my eyes. It's not at all. It's so natural looking. I don't even know the claims of this concealer, okay? From what I can tell, this is not full coverage. It's not like their foundation. I was expecting this to just be like blanking me out. But I still saw a little bit of my skin through. So I kind of feel like this is a medium coverage buildable, because I can still kind of see a little bit of my darkness. Oh, there's a hair here. It's always on this side too. I was smelling something really good, and it's that candle. It smells so good. It's from Target. It's very cheap. Sorry, my husband's trying to pick a gift for a friend. I don't even know what we were talking about. The concealer, I guess. It's beautiful. I don't need to set it, but I can set it, and it's not too much. It's a very natural under my eye. It's not drying at all, yet it doesn't have that glow to it. It's beautiful. Really, really something that I was not expecting from the All Hours concealer, just because I thought it would be just a little heavier, more matte, and like full coverage. And to me, I can wear it as a medium coverage, no problem. I can absolutely build it up. Again, I did not read the claims. I don't know what they say about this. And I've seen 0 reviews on it. I've actually been very detached from any makeup world, any YouTube. I didn't look at Sephora website, which I usually do almost daily just to see what's out. And I have not. I've been busy. And again, with what's happening in the world, in Gaza, Israel, it's just so heartbreaking. I've just been watching so many videos online that I just couldn't care less about makeup and what's coming, what's not, because of what's happening there. However, I know that this can be a place for many to get away from what's happening in the world today. So we're just gonna do a little bit of therapy, and that's okay. It's okay to get away and not feel guilty about it from time to time, because I sure do. I feel guilty talking about my New York trip or, makeup or things like that when there's so many people suffering and dying, and that happened since the beginning of the world. It's just so heartbreaking to know that my kids go to bed safely and somebody else's kids don't. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. I know you guys have not come here to watch me ramble about this, but I just wanted to say my piece and acknowledge the people that are suffering, and I'm not overlooking and just not thinking about it. It's, I think most people in the world are very aware of what's happening, and I don't know, suffering with you guys as much as we can. Okay, I have to say that these products from OGEE, I hope I'm saying this right. They're incredible. They're so beautiful, so natural. They remind me of Westman Atelier a lot. I think they're less expensive than Westman Atelier, but even the packaging, just how beautiful it is, how easy they are to apply. This looks very dark, but it works really, really well on my skin. It's so nice. It's just more natural. Let me blend this out a little bit better here. I'm so glad they sent this to me because I really have been interested in them. Oh, this is also magnetized. Let's move on to the blush. The blush I have here is Rose Quartz, and it looks like a nice, beautiful blush. I'm gonna add a little bit here. I'm using the same brush, right? Let's just try this one because they say you can use all of this in one, and you can absolutely use it. The brush works so well with the foundation, with this blush. It's so easy. It's dense enough, but flexible to where you can really work the product. And the blush, again, it's just so easy to apply and blend it out. I was a little intimidated by the colors when I saw them arrive. They were just so intense, but as you can see, they're very natural and sheer, and you can build them up. The highlighter is in the color Opal, and it's pretty much white. And I kind of love these kind of highlighters. Again, Westman Atelier. It reminds me again of the Westman Atelier. These are emollient, but not sticky at all. It seems like they dry kind of matte on the skin. Let's see the highlighter. I'm just going to use my finger and add a little bit here. Ooh, yes. Very, very pretty. That is a really, really beautiful. Again, all of these highlighters that are kind of like a balm, they all do the same thing in the end. It kind of depends how well it blends with the product underneath and how long it lasts, or if they're sticky. Right now, it doesn't feel very sticky. It feels just nice. So yeah, just this brand so far, I'm really liking it. I think they're very luxurious looking. They feel very luxurious. The packaging is nice and weighty. The brushing was wonderful. I was about to do my brows with my normal, regular products, but I got some products from Anastasia. And I don't know what to use because I don't use a ton of products on my brows usually. I naturally have them pretty thick, But I'm very excited that they sent this brush. It doesn't have a name, but it has a spoolie on one side and then this flat product. This is probably for the brow freeze, which they did send me, but I never use it just because my brows are just too big for that. I do want to try their brow gel. Wait, do I want to try this? I even have their brow pen here. So many products. I'll probably have to give some away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try these. I don't think I've ever tried them. They sent me 2 colors, dark brown and ebony. Is that the word? Yeah. And it's just a gel. Okay, let's try. Is it gonna be too dark? Ooh, I like this. This is pretty much all I wear lately. It's just a colored gel. I like the brush a lot. It's a little bit bigger than my Charlotte Tilbury, but it's stiff, so it really can brush the hairs well. I also like that it doesn't apply too much color. Just gonna brush through with a clean spoolie and take some of that darkness away. I've kind of learned with my brows is because they're already pretty thick, if I take them too dark, even if it's my color, right? It can look very harsh on my face. So I'm very careful with how much or how deep I go with my brows. I'd rather go more ashy. I'm just taking the foundation brush and going through them. I always do this on any client, or a powder brush or something, just to kind of calm down the brows so they look a little bit more natural and not so fake. Even if I use a pen to do their brows, I still like to clean it up just a little bit after, or just soften it up. We didn't put powder, did we? I want to use this Cochindo powder. I bought it, or received it, let's just say that, from Derm Store. But I did pick this up, like I chose this one. And I haven't used it too much, and I want to use it today. I am going to set this area. Extremely blurring. It sets the makeup. It doesn't look heavy at all. It's not like that super matte and dry product on the skin. It really is something special. Extremely expensive though, but very, very beautiful. This candle smells so good. It's the Vetiver Cedarwood from Target. Bergamot, Vetiver, Armoise, and Cedarwood. Kind of smells like winter. And they had like different sizes. I think I paid $10 for this, and they had another 20% off. So good, so good. Let's try again the setting spray, and then I'm gonna do the eyes. This is from Ciate London, the Everyday Vacay. I love my Cali Ray setting spray, but the colder it gets, the drier my skin gets, and I always feel the need to put something that's super moisturizing, like a setting spray that's moisturizing, and combine it with a more long-lasting setting spray. Okay, let's clean this up real quick. Just so you know, I would say every YouTuber that does makeup probably has a huge mess all around. I don't know how you can, because you just get boxes and so much makeup. Yeah, don't be fooled by the nice background. Moving on to the eyes, I picked these from YSL, and when I saw that they had them back in stock, I was so excited. I went to purchase the YSL Concealer, and when I saw that these came back in stock, that excited me so much. So these are the 2 shades that I picked up. One is the 300 and 100. The 100 I feel like is the one that most people want. I think it's even already sold out at Sephora. The packaging is just absolutely stunning. Like, they outdid themselves with this packaging. They are not cheap. $60-something. Ugh. That's a lot. It's not as much as the Tom Ford though. So this is the color 100. So here are the swatches. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to tell, but the bottom one is the 100, which is more of a kind of neutral taupey cool tone vibe. This is the topper and just beautiful. And this one right here is a 300, a more warm neutral color story. Kind of basic, but I have to tell you, when I touched these, I was really debating, have I ever touched something softer than this and more easy to blend out, and just, they are so soft. Now, I wore this multiple times. I bought them, let's say the second day I was in New York, and I wore them every single day since then just to test them out, because I know the Sephora sale's coming up and a lot of people were so interested in these, and I just wanted to test them out. They're the most blendable products ever. The problem I found with them is because they're so blendable and they have so many oils in them that they would disappear faster than other ones. It could be the makeup that I was testing underneath, the concealer, maybe the fact that I was walking all day and running around, but I don't know, my Natasha Denona does not do that. My Tom Ford stays put. So I'm testing them out again today to see how they will last. And I think it's the topper. The toppers right here, they're very soft. They kind of remind me of Tom Ford, but they're less packed. So they're much easier to apply. They don't get hard pan whatsoever. Very elegant and soft, but they're so creamy that I felt like they were kind of creasing or slightly disappearing on my eyes. Nothing ugly, you know, but it was something that I noticed, and I usually don't notice these things on my eyes. They usually just last fine. So I'm going to test this out again. I'm trying to think which color story. I know everybody's going to be like, this one, but I kind of think I'm going to do a combination, actually. Again, these can be worn by themselves with no issue. You can wear just 2 shades and you're good to go. I'm using the lightest shade from here right there. Very beautiful product. I have nothing wrong to say about the way they apply. The color story are beautiful. There's a pinker one that, if these end up lasting on me, I may pick it up during the Sephora sale, which I think I'm going to do a video of just chit-chatting on my bed and recording my screen and shopping with you guys. I feel like that would be a fun, relaxed video where I can kind of show you what I'm thinking, what products I want to pick up. It's going to be, I would say, not minimal, but not a ton, just because I already own pretty much anything I want. But there's a couple of products that I've been eyeing and waiting for the sale, and just kind of see what else they have. Okay, see how easy and blendable that was? Probably one of the most blendable eyeshadows that I've ever tried. I'm using the new Refer brushes. These are so good. They have the Max eyeshadow and the set for Mini. So if you have bigger eyes, you can use the Max, and then smaller eyes, the Mini. I think they already released these. Absolutely incredible. So if you need a good eyeshadow set, look at Refer. I'm going to take the deeper one and see, it picks up so much product. It is quite powdery though, because they're so soft. You do get some kickback, nothing crazy. That's not something that I would notice and think, oh, I need to talk about that, but it's there. Mostly when I tap it, I kind of see the product flying a little bit. But okay, so that was a really deep shade. And did you see how fast it blended? I barely did anything. So there's something special about this. Maybe I should use a primer for my eyes. I never do though. So I want to test them out without it. But for how easy and beautiful these are, I would be willing to put an eyeshadow primer. I'm going to darken this side as well. Just so these can last all day long. It goes on almost like a cream on the eyes. They're so soft. I'm going to take the dark color as well and put it under here. Somebody screamed, one of my kids. And then with a really fluffy brush, taking the warm shade, this one right here, and blending that out. And the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this glitter top and put it on top. Oh, it's so beautiful and elegant. This is incredible. It's super easy to work with, elegant, fast. I mean, I could do my eyeshadow in 2 minutes and it'll look like I've spent so much time on it. I just want this to last today, okay? I'll put it in the description box if this lasted all day or not. Even if it creases a little bit, I don't mind that. I do have, like, if I look straight at you and I don't flex or anything, see, I have a hooded eye. I don't mind a little creasing because a lot of my eyeshadows do that, mostly if I don't prime. So pretty. Okay, let me go put mascara on real quick and then we'll do the lips after. I'm going to add a little bit of my Jones Road bronzer. I just feel like I need just a little bit more. That other product I use is almost more like a contour and I just wanted to feel a little bit warmer. But look at the eyeshadow. It's so pretty, elegant, soft, but it has color. Anyway, it's really pretty. Yeah, do we want more blush or do we want the minimal? I think this is good. So like I mentioned, I did go to Jones Road store in New York and it was cute. I liked it. I already had a lot of their products, but I went there specifically for the lip products. They came out with new lip liners and I love the lip liner for the eyes, well, the eyeliner, so much that I was like, I really want to try them. I picked 3 nudes. Of course, I couldn't decide. And then I did pick up one of their, this is the lip tint in Nude Mauve, just because it looked pretty. Okay, so the colors I got for the lip liner are Mauve, which is pretty much my lips, but better. They're all going to look the same pretty much on the skin. Tawny Nude, which is just a little bit more brown. I feel like that's a good everyday nude for me. And then I picked up the Nudist, which is a little bit deeper. So these are the 3 colors that I've picked. Of course, they all look the same. And let me swatch real quick the lip tint. It's really nice and basic. I really didn't need this, but I just wanted to. So I think I'm going to use the Nudist with a little bit of Mauve. I'm just going to combine them. I love the formula. Absolutely love the formula, and I knew I would. That's why I picked up 3. I like that you have to sharpen them. A wood pencil. I prefer these over the twist ones. I prefer these over gel liners. To me, this is the most reliable kind of lip product. It doesn't dry down, and also it lasts really well. It's not too creamy, but it's not hard to apply whatsoever. It is beautiful. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit old style when it comes to the lip products. I really like the basic sharpened lip line, not the new fancy ones. I just feel like this lasts longer. I also really like that I can cheat my lips if I want to. I usually don't. I usually don't overline. But if I wanted to, I could easily do it with this because it's that matte color that it's not going to show where your lip line ends and starts. It really masks that really well. So that is the color Nudist. Perfect. And then let me take a little bit of Mauve and fill in the rest. Kind of mix it. That is the combo. I think it's so beautiful and something that I will go through these. I know that I will. I'm almost out of my Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. I'm almost out of my Charlotte Tilbury, the nude one. Which one is it? This one right here, Iconic Nude. So I feel like these will take their place. Okay. So I'm putting out a little bit of the lip balm. The only thing that I've noticed is that this leans to be a little bit cool tone. I don't mind that, but I was expecting this to be just kind of a basic nude that doesn't lean warm or cool tone, and it has just a little bit of that mauve cool tone in it. But that's it. That is the finished look. Let's fluff up this hair. It like takes half of the screen. It's actually a little bit, well, a lot dirty, and I feel like it's just flat compared to how it usually is. But this is the makeup look. I feel like my skin looks very natural. It feels like I have nothing on. I can't feel any product on my skin, and it doesn't look like I have foundation on. Actually, you know, you can see the bronzer, a little bit of the blush, a little bit of the highlighter, but actual skin, it's very natural. The concealer is beautiful and it has good coverage. Again, not full coverage. So if you're looking for that like blackout, you just want everything gone, this may still leave some of that, your skin showing through, but that's just what I like. So that is everything, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed recording it and sitting down and just doing what I love. If you're new here, of course, subscribe down below. You can follow me on Instagram for more vlog reel styles, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.